Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th Annual ReelTok Awards Show. It was a great year for movies in 2025. Before we get into the awards, let's take a look back on what a great year it was in film.
Are you watching?
Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
There's a new Marvel out that's supposed to be nuts.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All my memories are movies.
That's what movies are for us. Pieces of time.
Pieces of time.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
It doesn't even enter my consciousness.
That's the spirit.
You twins?
Nah, we cousins.
Your planet is now marked for death. New era.
It is very good to be back.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises.
What the fuck is happening?
No fear. Just like Tom Funky Cruise.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
You want to get physical? Like an 8?
This could get messy.
That was awesome.
You think it's that simple?
Yeah, I do. The world's an oyster.
That's the biggest one.
I love that guy. Good luck.
Good luck with your journey.
Let's fucking go.
Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night.
Again.
Can we go again?
Motel, Raul. Motel.
What do you wish to do, Hamlet?
I should be one of the players with the sword.
Do you know the words memento mori? It means remember death.
What's it like, dying?
It's scary. Always, every time.
I know you're scared, but you're okay.
When you grow up, you can tell me whatever. Like if you have a thought and you're like, that's a bad thought, I probably had that same thought, but like 10 times worse.
Daddy, I'm so alone. I don't have anything anymore.
You're not alone. I'm right here.
Love you, Bob.
Yep, I love you.
When I look at you, I don't see your mistakes.
Memento amoris. Remember, you must love.
Will you be brave?
Yes.
Will you be brave?
I get scared, and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other, and I try to make the best choices I can.
And cut.
Can I go again? I'd like another one.
Why that got me a little teary-eyed, bro?
So good. I love
That
it.
shit, that shit was insane.
That was
little
crazy.
switch up, by the way. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was
Forever Young came in and a little tear started streaming down my fucking
that was
face.
that was so
Holy shit.
that was
boy
so
could.
good. I love
That
that.
was
That was amazing.
God, I'm gonna send him a nude just because of that.
Wow.
Thank you, Sensei Mateo, for that. Thank you, Sensei. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the fantastic 4th ReelTok Awards Show, the movie awards show with the least hair but the most love. I am very excited to be here back with my 2 favorite hosts. This was such an interesting year. Tons of stuff going on. Do you remember the Hawk Tua coin was a major rug pull and stole everyone's money? Pretty confident that's what happened with the Russo brothers and the Electric State budget. Netflix made a huge bid this year to buy Warner Bros. Really excited for all the IP collabs from K-pop Sinners Hunters, Final Destination Train Dreams, and Plankton versus Superman. But the most important thing to happen this year was 2 of our fellas got married. Fantastic, right? And we all got to meet up for the first time, which was really awesome and very cool. It made this really feel real. Gave us a real opportunity to dream big this year. And in order to make myself feel like the most real podcaster I possibly could, I will remain doing this from my parents' basement. It was very fun to be together. We got to watch a ton of movies. We got to watch what I think was the worst movie of the year, Happy Gilmore 2, together. It was really just so stupid It had so many farts in that movie, you would think it was George after eating fast food. Sorry, baby. On top of watching movies together, we also got outside to go adventure a bit. We went to a bar and rode a mechanical bull. Seth was on that thing for about 5 seconds, which was the worst out of anyone, but it was very kind of him because afterwards he told me he wanted to stay on the bull as many times as I went to the theater this year. All right. Now let's do some crowd work. Is that Tyler out there? Tyler, outside of Sinners, what was your favorite horror movie from this past year?
Probably Final Destination Bloodlines or something.
No, let's go to your rankings and pick the top one, please. Outside of Sinners, if you could.
I didn't expect to be put on the spot like this by the presenter. Let me get to my rankings. I think
Cam has a specific joke for a specific movie.
Outside of Sinners, maybe 28 years later.
28 years later, huh? Are we still making Guess the Movies? 28 years later, still pulling that shtick. I can't. Seriously, I really love you all, and this show holds a real sentimental value in my heart. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I love you very much.
Yeah, that was funny, Cam. You opened that with saying you're alongside your two favorite co-hosts. So
I was confused if that was going to come back around.
No, it didn't come back around. That joke was provided to you all by Emma Walsh.
Oh, okay.
We're just supposed to guess who it is.
You gotta guess. You gotta figure it out, everyone.
Great.
No, I was gonna add in like two favorite co-hosts and the other one, but she said just leave it there. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, like Taylor and Joel Alwyn. If my writing gets really bad post divorce, you know, it was because she was writing all the jokes. So yeah, that joke was provided by Emma Walsh. There we go. That's your opening monologue for the year.
That was a good joke.
Well, thank you, Cameron. Another great opening monologue. Well, we got a great award show. Our goal at the ReelTok Awards is to try and make this to be the definitive social media movie award show that is inclusive of everyone's vote. That being said, this year we received over 3,500 ballots to vote on these 22 different award categories. We added 2 brand new categories this year in Best Short Film and Mid-Picture. And the voting rubric is based on a compilation of weighted averages of our 4 host votes. Our patrons get a little extra weight to their ballots as well. But the overall public, the 3,500 ballots total, those are who make up the largest weight and the largest impact on these awards. So all of you who submitted ballots, this is really the award show of the people, which is what we're trying to make it, inclusive of everyone's votes. So it's going to be a great show. But we got to say thank you to Mateo. The clip you already saw, the highlight clip, was absolutely phenomenal. And we have so many more great clips to come for the rest of the show. Now a 3-time ReelTok Award winner for Best Production Assistant. Crazy. We've been doing this with him for 3 years now. Time is absolutely flying. He's also a nominee for Best Short Film this year as well. So already 3-time ReelTok Award winner, the most decorated ReelTok Award winner that we've had in terms of the amount of awards he's won. I think he might be a lock for 4-time production assistant next year if he comes back. Well, the competition might be a little stiff. Yeah, if he re-signs his NIL contract. But all these incredible clips, like I said, you're about to see, including that amazing 2025 highlight that was just phenomenal, incredible to start off the show, are all a product of his fantastic work and dedication. So thank you, Mateo. Congratulations. Your award will be in the mail. And then finally, thank you to our patrons, our executive producers. There's just no world that we'd be sitting here in our 4th installment of the ReelTok Awards if it wasn't for the support of our patrons and our executive producers. So thank you all so much for your support each and every month and the engagement on the patron-only Discord. A special major shout out goes to our 5 executive producers, by far the most we've ever had at one single time. So shout out to all of you for making this work. Seth Johnson, Ollie Powell, Harry Whitehouse, Cody Whitney, Cole Beaver, some familiar faces there, some new faces there. You guys are, your backing is what's really making this happen and making us bring this great award show as well as podcast episodes each and every week. So with that being said, we've thanked the people who have made this happen. Let's go ahead and just get into it and start awarding some winners. Ooh. Seth, take it away.
God, this is exciting, isn't it? In a year full of incredible films, I personally feel like it's not right to solely discuss them, because it was also a year for horrendous films. From Oz Perkins's The Monkey to Ice Cube's incredible The War of the Worlds. Here are your nominees for Worst Picture of 2025.
A Minecraft movie.
Chicken jockey.
Hey, Happy.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Hell, I guess I'd better go get my hat.
Taco, hit it.
The Electric State.
God, how are you so goddamn strong?
The Monkey.
I'm a jerk. I'm a jerky jerk.
Plankton the Movie.
I don't care what they think. I don't care who I hurt. Yeah!
This is a top secret military installation. They don't let thumb drives in the building.
And War of the Worlds.
Faith can load it here, and I can get it to you.
How?
Prime Air. Oh, it's the future of delivery. They've been training us for months. I need you to place an official order on Amazon to activate the drone.
Nuts. We only got one shot at this.
It felt like we were part of War of the Worlds a little bit.
Oh,
there.
yeah, it did.
Those are screens.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't believe that clip is real.
Mm-hmm. Seth, you want to just say and the winner is, and we'll do that for the rest of the categories going forward. Once it's
And the winner for Worst Picture of 2025 is... Yeah!
Oh, Jesus. Great
The
stuff.
Electric State taking
Deserved.
home the award.
My
Deserved.
worst picture of 2025. So
What do you guys think second place
worst-
was?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
2.
What about
like
third
that.
place?
Minecraft.
War of Worlds.
Oh.
War of Worlds has to be.
Perfect.
I'm saying
clip.
Minecraft is
Perfect
more.
clip.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I never finished War of the Worlds. That is the most heinous product placement I think I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that came in the same year as Stranger Things with the Gatorade product placement, and that got more shit than this Amazon product placement is insane.
No, that was the difference for me for War of the Worlds from a 1 star to a half star, where I was like, this is almost so bad it's funny, but then the end I was like, oh, this is like Jeff Bezos's Prime Video propaganda. Like,
yeah,
that
was insane.
They literally saved the world with Amazon Prime delivery. It's just ridiculous.
Shout out Millie Bobby Brown, worst movie and TV show of 2025.
Oh, that's a take.
That's crazy. Is the Electric State the worst hair that Chris Pratt has ever had in the movie? I forgot about that movie completely, and then rewatching that clip, I was like, "Holy shit, that wig is so bad!"
So
$300 million for that wig.
He was doing like a Han Solo outfit with like a Flash Gordon hairstyle, and it just did not work because he's also kind of chunky in this movie.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. Like he got so fit for everything else. So what?
Yeah, that's what I'm
happened?
saying.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Millie Bobby Brown. Like George said, maybe the worst show and worst movie of 2025. But congrats to Chris Pratt as well. He might be a nominee for Worst Picture again with his new movie Mercy coming out in a couple of weeks. So we'll have to wait and see. Everything's coming up Chris Pratt in 2026. Worst Picture. Now on to best stunts. Stuntmen and women, and the women and men who coordinate these action-packed, anxiety-inducing feats behind the scenes are the unsung heroes of the films we absorb on the big screen each and every year at the theaters. Whether it's a Horde of the Undead, drivers racing at blistering speeds on Formula One tracks, the John Wick franchise undying commitment to gun fu, or Tom Cruise putting his life on the line for 72 times in one single movie just for the latest Mission Impossible franchise. These are the nominees for best stunts. 28 years later, from the world of John Wick, Ballerina. F1, the movie. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. One battle after another. And Thunderbolts. And the winner for Best Stunts, the 4th Annual ReelTok Awards, is Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. I feel like with the submarine sequences, with the dogfight between the two planes, it was only a matter of this winning the award here. Very deserving. Tom Cruise puts his life on the line consistently, as well as a ton of other brilliant stuntmen and stuntwomen in that movie. But beyond that, all the people that work behind the scenes to coordinate those stunts and make them safe. You saw it in the clip there, like Tom Cruise doing that parachute on fire thing like 15 times, just like an absolute madman. Absolutely deserving of best stunts. And in second place, having F1 the movie. In third place, From the World of John Wick, Ballerina.
Take that. I love that. I'll take F1 second place. I'll take that second.
If Ballerina was going to come up anywhere, it'd be best stunts.
Mission Impossible was unfortunately was the lock of the year. I feel like, but shout out F1. That was very good stunts. Would have loved to see Thunderbolts get some love, but didn't expect it. To be honest.
They got good coverage in the clip at least.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. All righty. Slop was the word of the year in 2025 by Webster's Dictionary. And frankly, I think slop has been done a disservice. It's being talked about AI created nonsense. We're not here for that. We are only talking ethical slop on this award show. So with that, we have the nominees for best comic book movie /show.
To believe in retribution.
Daredevil, Born Again. The Fantastic Four, First Steps.
We will protect you.
Is that all you got?
Invincible, Season 3.
I will never work for you again. We're done.
Your choices.
Superman.
Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
But eventually, you come to realize that there are bad guys.
Thunderbolts.
And there are worse guys. And nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
Oh man, this suit's incredible. If you ever need another butt kicking, just look for your friend.
And your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And with that, the winner of the best comic book movie /show at the 2026 ReelTok Awards is Superman. Yeah. All righty. Wow. That's incredible. I honestly
second. I like that.
How close was this voting, Tyler? I feel like this one had to be carried by the people because
this was very, very close between first and second. It was a 2-man race. But yeah, this year, if you're watching the video, which I hope you are for this incredible video award show, I'm adding if there's any fun facts for categories, I'm trying to add them in. So you see second all-time win for DC for best comic book movie or show, the Batman in 2022 most recently.
Yeah,
Invincible in second place.
Okay.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd carry Thunderbolts a little bit more, but I imagine this had to be carried by the people / the patrons because I know it's not George's highest. I know it's not Seth's highest. It's not my highest. Tyler, I honestly don't know on your part, but either way, very impressive win for Superman. And that's why it's the People's Award Show.
It probably is Tyler's highest, I think.
It is my highest, but also you are exactly right. So first, second, third place you see here is exactly both the public and the Patreons first, second, third in that order.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. And I think that's the fun of it because frankly, I thought I guess honestly, I thought Invincible was going to win because
Seth. I thought Seth and I putting Invincible at 1 would definitely carry it to a win.
Yeah. Invincible.
Yeah,
was
unfortunately,
my
you're the
highest.
only 2 that gave it a 1, so that's
Not my highest Invincible season. I will admit.
Well,
I do
same.
think it though. Very, very, very good, but not my highest this year. But hell yeah, Superman. Way to be hopeful.
Yeah. Best short film. As Tyler mentioned earlier, the ReelTok Podcast has a commitment to excellence, and this year we have added 2 categories. One of them being best short film. Short in length, lasting in impact is what Victoria tells me every day. This award celebrates storytelling at its most powerful, proof that big stories can come in small packages. Also something I hear regularly. The nominees for best short film are...
How you doing? I'm Nico Andrew, right? Andrew, yeah. How you liking it around here?
Freshman, directed by Mateo Bekic.
Good. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
Good luck tomorrow.
You doing okay?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Hodgepodge, directed by Owen Patnod. Nicolo, directed by David Florian and Axel Granite.
You have exactly 20 minutes to eliminate the remaining
One Click, directed by James Debney.
Good luck.
Many people found it scary, but I found the God Man gave me hope.
The Godman, directed by Andrew
That
Forster.
night, looking at him in the full moon, it felt like someone was looking back at us. For one small moment, we weren't alone.
Just let me say goodbye.
And The
Wait a
Mother,
moment.
directed by Anthony Debney.
He wishes to say farewell to the boy.
You have to go now, darling. You have to be strong. Don't make me go.
And the ReelTok Podcast award for best short film goes to...
Yeah.
Let's
Good
go.
stuff. Good stuff.
I love Mateo. Sorry, Tyler, did you want to read that fact at the bottom first before I say anything?
You can read it.
No, I was just gonna say I love that Mateo put Freshman first in the montage. I was like, hell yeah, Mateo. Yeah,
It was alphabetical, but yeah, I agree.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, now
Well,
I'm
just
stupid.
everything else.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention to that. Yeah, shout out Mateo. Freshman was awesome. I loved it. I said in my letterbox review when I watched it initially, the ending of Freshman, no spoilers, it ends with like day 1 of 3,000, however many days it was. And I think that one little title card drop of day 1 of however many days college is was just the best way to put me back into the mindset of a day 1 college freshman and be like, oh shit, it's exciting, it's scary, I'm uncertain, I'm frightened, but it's just every emotion is just so beautiful and it's awesome. Shout out Owen, good friend of the pod. Shout out to the Eating Brothers, also good friends of the pod. And then Godman, second place Godman. I love that. Godman was my number 1. No, whatever. I love Godman. I think that is so beautifully Spielbergian in the way it just kind of instills wonder, makes the universe so grand, but it also, I love the narration of this old man and just how, personal and vulnerable everything is about that short. But yeah, shout out Freshman, incredible short.
And this is the 4th ReelTok Award win for Mateo Bekic. He's a 3-time best production assistant. So gonna need to pay for the extra shipping costs to get two of these awards in one package to get to you. But I love Freshman. It hit me super hard. If you're watching this and thinking that Mateo's our production assistant, so we're just biased and giving him the award. Genuinely, of the 6, we had great nominees. I loved all 6 short films. I think Cam didn't love Nicolo, but I loved all 6 short films. Freshman to me is the one that hits me the most. Like George said, it put me right back to when I was in college, how scary that was and all the feelings encompassed. So it was my number 1. It was also the public and patrons number 1. So shout out to Mateo for taking the award here.
Does Mateo know he won at this point, or will he also?
He does not.
Okay, love that. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's watch.
Yeah, can't wait for his text.
Ooh, the big one.
You know, every year we get great movies, we get bad movies, but we also get, you know, movies, fine movies. And there's no better movies to really thank the production team at the start of the video than mediocre pictures that you're really expecting greatness from. It's a classic maneuver on TikTok to make sure that you thank the production team when you didn't really love the movie. So I'd like to thank all of the production teams of these movies. I think while it's very, very hard to make a movie, they deserve all the recognition. We still have to acknowledge that, hey, maybe that movie wasn't that great and it could have been better. So with that, here are the nominees for Midpicture at the ReelTok Awards.
Pretty bad, Jake. Yeah. It's kind of hard to dodge a fucking washing machine.
Havoc.
None of what you just said is good.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
I'm talking about a trick that is bigger and better than anything you have ever seen. It's now or never. What's the trick?
8 magicians against a worldwide criminal network.
Now you see me, now you
I
don't.
like our chances.
We will face this together.
The Fantastic Four, First Steps.
We will fight it together. As a family.
So what's the mission? To keep people from going in the gorge?
The Gorge.
No. You need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out. What the hell is that? The gorge is the door to hell.
And The Running Man.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.
It's not the best, it's not the worst, but the mid-picture of the year for the ReelTok Podcast Awards is Jurassic World Rebirth. There we go. That's a fantastic pick. And I appreciate with this one, we asked everyone to rank them not in their favorite to least favorite of the nominees, but in the mid to least, or most mid to least mid. The most middest, yes. And you know, Jurassic World Rebirth really fits that. The Gorge second place and The Running Man third. I really thought The Gorge had this one.
Oh, The Gorge got
I also thought The Gorge had this one.
I thought The Gorge is the most like,
that's
when I
literally
think of last year, like the most middle of the road movie I think I watched was The Gorge. so you know, I really thought I thought it had it, but shout out Jurassic World Rebirth. I will always love a Jurassic movie of any kind, and they said, fuck it, put them in water this time. So shout out Jurassic World Rebirth for that, the most mid-picture of 2025.
Yeah, for the public, the Jurassic World Rebirth won the public vote. Patron vote, actually, Now You See Me, Now You Don't won the patron vote.
Wow.
Mid-picture of the year.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, you know, I like the Now You See Me, but yeah, that was a movie for sure.
I was really hoping for a Fantastic Four W here, just to see Cam.
It's too peak. It's too peak.
I'll go for
The world recognizes it.
We need Cam. We need a best theme song next year. Is what we need.
It should have been best score. God damn it! I do like that best theme though. That would be fun.
Cam, we're gonna keep it with you here.
Yeah. So of course I had to give some special shouts to all of the slop that came out this year, the wonderful nonsense that we got from the major studios. Not by any means my favorite year of slop, but still a lot of great things. Thunderbolts comes to mind as my personal favorite. Actually, can't believe I forgot Invincible on here, but Thunderbolts comes to mind as my favorite. Invincible is very good. Superman gets the DC universe kicked off and running. So very excited to see where that goes. I guess even though we had Creature Commandos prior, but gets the cinematic universe of the DCU going. You have Spider-Man, or Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man specifically was a fantastic like animated show that came out on Disney Plus. Shout out Fantastic Four. Stranger Things ending was a very emotional like bookmark to just the last 10 years of people's lives. Eyes of Wakanda kind of ran under the radar. By no means is it the best, but was still a very serviceable and good Disney Plus show. And then Gen V had a very solid season this year. Very excited for The Boys coming into 2026. Excited for that ending, but I think Gen V does a really good job at keeping itself contained in its own universe while also being the grander plan in The Boys cinematic universe. So a fantastic year for Slop. I absolutely adore Slop, as you all know. So just wanted to give a couple shouts and shout out Florence Pugh and Thunderbolt. Still love her dearly.
Did you tell Tyler to put the piggy pick there, or was
Yeah,
that
it was Tyler's
decision?
idea, but I accepted it.
Nice.
Yeah, the piggy eating Slop. Comment if you want shirts. We're working on some piggy Slop merch.
Yeah,
Cam, I'm surprised no Peacemaker shout out.
Yeah, Peacemaker was not good. That's why.
What?
What?
Am I forgetting our conversation about this? I might be bugging. I thought you liked it.
I think I liked it. I think I liked the first couple episodes because like that was the introduction. But Peacemaker was like the same as Stranger Things, where every episode is the gif of the truck hitting the thing, but it never actually hits it. And then the ending was actually, I thought the ending of season 2 was quite horrendous. Unfortunately,
Okay, interesting. I think I forgot about that.
I maybe I talked about it more positively when it was out. And frankly, Stranger Things, if this wasn't like the bookend season, probably wouldn't be on here either. But I still stand by. I like volume 1. And I like the ending itself. Shows notably things that didn't make it. Peacemaker, Captain America, Brave New World did not make the slide. Invincible didn't make the slide, but that's simply an error in my ways. There was a Batman movie, Batman versus the Yakuza, I believe, league, and it was mid. And then also Ironheart was not very good this year, unfortunately. So some didn't make it. I'm not giving all props to Slop itself, but I love Slop. I appreciate these universes that it puts me in, and I think it's cool to embrace what you love, right? So that's what the Slop slide is for.
We should make shirts with that, just like we really should. Cool.
Let us know if you want the piggy eating popcorn slide.
I want the piggy eating.
Okay,
it'd be hype.
Best horror. This year has been a very strong year for horror, I would say. We had the rejuvenation of both vampires and zombies. Weapons gave us the feeling of something made 20 years prior. And Final Destination Bloodlines gave us one of the most diabolical openings in a good while. Here are your nominees for Best Horror Movie of 2025.
28 years later. Final Destination Bloodlines.
No one gives a about your stupid little death curse, okay? So take a hint and leave us alone because death's not coming for our family.
Julia!
Sinners. The Long Walk.
Warning, number 7. Third warning.
Get up, kid! Get up, youngin! Get up!
Oh, but it ain't fair! No, it ain't fair! It ain't fucking fair!
The Woman in the Yard.
Annie.
And Weapons.
I love you so much.
And the winner for Best Horror Movie of 2025 is Sinners.
Oh, this was the unanimous one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really? Oh shit!
Interesting.
Wow.
Unanimous across.
I mean, it was
the board.
mine. I think mine, it was my 3 of the year, so it would have been my 1 of horror of the year. So it's
Yeah.
not too surprising. But I would hope The second place is 28 years later. Tyler.
Well, I put second and third place, but I just realized he's actually completely tied in the voting overall based on the weighted averages. So technically they're tied for second place here. So both these are the same level.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my 1, 2, and 3. That's fine.
I feel like any
three.
other top three would have been wrong.
They
Respectfully.
were the three obvious ones.
Great horror year though. Like you
Yeah.
said at the start, like I'm not a horror guy. Great horror year.
I mean, for most of the year, this was my top three until like everything else came out post summer blockbuster season.
Well, to be fair, I can't remember the last year I had 3 horror films in my top 10 of the year. I didn't think I was having for like a long time. So this is like really, really cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah, Sinner. Shout out Michael B.
Best visual effects. Visual effects, they don't just enhance the story. They expand what's possible. They bring the impossible to life. This category honors the artists who turn imagination into spectacle. These are the nominees for Best Visual Effects.
28 years later. Avatar: Fire and Ash. F1 the movie. Frankenstein. In the Lost Lands. And Sinners.
And the winner for the ReelTok Podcast Award for Best Visual Effects is,
yeah. I mean, that's the lot.
I mean, at this point, we
deserved the unanimous winner though, because I thought that would be the unanimous winner.
George is the.
I didn't put it as number one.
This fucking guy. Man.
Sorry, I don't care. I don't care. Hey, look at me. I don't care. We've seen it 3 times now. Okay, other movies. It's fantastic, and I'm happy it won. But other movies presented me with new experiences within visual effects, and I awarded those films. Okay, I didn't put this at number 6, did I? No, I think I put it at like 3 or 4. But either way, I knew that wasn't going to hold it back from winning. Okay, so I'm happy it won. We're gonna retitle this award the Best James Cameron Award going forward. Congrats to him. I can't wait for him to win when Avatar 4 and 5 come out.
Well, actually, it could be the Joe Lettieri Award. This is the second all-time win for VFX supervisor Joe Lettieri.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Two wins for him, which I feel like visual effects, like you said. I mean, if they do the same franchise, that's the only chance. But I feel like it's rare if we're ever going to get like VFX supervisors to rack up the amount of wins. But Joe Lettieri now with 2 all-time ReelTok awards.
Yep.
And in second place, we had Sinners, and third place we had 28 years later.
I'm happy with that.
I really thought, I don't know why I thought this, probably a stupid thought. I really thought Frankenstein was going to sneak in here.
I thought it would.
I thought F1 was going to be higher, at least top 3. I had it in my top 3, I think.
I thought Frankenstein was going to be in the top 3 for sure. I really thought if it was going to be anywhere, it'd be this or like production or whatever.
Well, to all the visual effects supervisors, you have until 2029 to really rack up some awards before the next Avatar comes.
No, that's the 5th one in 2029.
What? I thought it's the 4th coming out in 2029.
No, it's the 5th in 2029.
When's the 4th?
I don't know. 2020.
Hopefully never.
Shut George.
They'll all be
got it. Whatever. You have a couple. You have at least 2026 to get an award. So let's see something new. Let's see something inventive.
Yeah, let's do it.
Last year, we introduced our first in memoriam installment as just a few days into 2025, right before recording the ReelTok Awards, we lost David Lynch. Unfortunately, we lost quite a few legends of the silver screen this year, but their impact will never go unnoticed, and they will always be remembered for their contribution to the world of cinema.
Beautiful thing. We're all in this trip together, but if you love what you're doing, you're going to keep on doing it anyway. Stay true to yourself. Let your voice ring out, and don't let anybody fiddle with it. Never turn down a good idea, but never take a bad idea.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners.
It's the plan. I played a lot of villains,
and I played a lot of violent people. And you don't have to be that way to do that. I just kind of understood it psychologically.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Dawn is a typical American teenager, bubbly and sweet with a hunger for fun and a smile that lights up the room.
To be able to make films, to be able to make something. And the reward for me is not on the back end. I'm happy to get an award, I'm flattered. That's not where it's at for me. It's about the making of something.
To be happy is to love. To be happy then is to suffer, but suffering makes one unhappy. Therefore, to be unhappy, one must love, or love to suffer, or suffer from too much happiness.
Came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
Wow.
That was a great one.
Very nice.
Very
Very
made
nice.
me cry.
Very sweet.
Very nice.
Very sweet. That's a crazy transition.
Yeah, that's
Tyler, you're muted.
I figured we go from sad to bring it back up with
Yeah.
the lighter meaning for funny. So, you know, lost a lot of legends last year, but again, their work will never go unnoticed, and they'll always be remembered. We're still going to enjoy their movies for years and decades and centuries to come. But to lighten the mood again, to bring us back on track for the award show, we're going to bring you the funniest movie of the year category. We've always had this one that we feel like comedies and movies that have comedic dialogue don't really get noticed or recognized. And if they do, it's not for being funny, it's for whatever else is part of their film. But from Leo fumbling secret revolutionary passcodes to Eva Victor's Sorry Baby and The Ballad of Wallace Island, delicately riding that fine line balance of heartbreaking drama and a relief of laughter, there's a new batch of nominees for funniest movie of the year that's supposed to be nuts.
Who are you?
Friendship.
You guys got a new guy? There's a new guy? What's your name?
Jim. I got 2 twin girls.
Jim?
Jim. And it's like jump with an I.
Jimp.
Jim, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you're acting again.
Marty Supreme.
That wasn't acting. He won't let me act.
Yeah, no, that looked frustrating. What's the deal with that guy?
Don't get me started.
Yeah, you were running circles around him. If he's so committed, why'd he stop the scene? Why didn't he punch his hand through the screen and unlock it from the other side? Right? That's what I would have done.
Glenn!
3, 2,
I don't want it.
1. No.
Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Whole crowd's gonna go insane because like, what is this? Terrorist attack?
Actually, we're coming in. We're gonna have to have the peace signs
Okay, hold on.
as we float in.
If you can't answer
One battle
what
after
time is it,
another.
I cannot give you the rendezvous point. This is a key tenet of the rebellion. I'm surprised you can't name it. I don't know if you are who you say you are.
Okay, I fried my brain since then, man. I have abused drugs and alcohol for the past 30 years, man. I'm a drug and alcohol lover, and I cannot remember the answer to your question. What time is it?
8:15.
I understand. And the question is, what?
Sorry, Baby.
Did you bring a cat into the grocery store?
No.
Yes, you did.
What did you say?
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Is your cat food?
I got a cat.
What do you do?
And The Ballad of Wallace Island.
I'm retired. Because I'm not playing a private gig for some oil tycoon or whatever.
Where's oil come from?
I'm anti-corporate, famously.
I'm anti-corporate. Believe me, I hate bloody, I can't think of one, but...
Because, you know...
IKEA, bad example.
I thought it was a group of fans all clubbing together.
No, one fan, clubbing alone.
And the award for funniest movie of the year goes to One Battle After Another.
Yeah,
One
I
Battle
expected
After
that.
Another.
I expected it.
Taking home funniest movie of the year.
I thought Marty would come out on top. Maybe I thought that just because of recency, but I thought Marty would
Marty
come out
was
on
in
top.
second. Marty was in
Okay.
second. Friendship in third place. Yeah, one battle. I mean, anytime I see clips of those like Leo
Very
password scenes or just anything
Yeah.
Leo does in that movie is so funny. Just him
It's
fumbling
so
around,
funny.
failing his way to ultimately success. But just the comedy of errors of him trying to charge his phone and everything in that middle third of the movie. Leo
Him
not
falling
only
off the building is crazy.
Yeah.
So funny.
So
but
joke.
the physical acting, his
funny.
facial expressions are just on a different level. It's incredible stuff.
Even Benicio del Toro's line drop of 8:15, I think, is so underrated.
8:15, yeah.
I think it's so underrated.
So good. So
I don't think I gave Friendship enough love this year. Like I still don't love it as a movie, but like anytime I see a clip from him, I'm like, damn, that was pretty funny. So
It's funny.
I don't think I
Friendship
gave
is so
Friendship
funny.
enough love, but I'm glad to see it in third here.
The
Mm-hmm.
scene in Friendship where he breaks through the fucking glass door.
Yeah, that's the best
is
part. The glass
one of the
breaking bit is
funniest.
so good.
Oh my god, that's one of the fun. Who put that door there?
Yeah, that is the best bit.
Yeah, I love to see Friendship get some love in third place at least because again, that was a brand new world to me, and I thought it was just absolutely
Yeah.
hysterical. But one battle after another, taking home the victory.
Hell yeah. Best animated film. We are an animated truther podcast. Let that be known. The ReelTok Podcast loves animated films where imagination knows no limits, as our dear co-host Cam Walsh says all the time. There are things you can do in animated film that can simply not be done in live action, and that this category honors those artistic efforts and the storytellers who bring drawings, paintings, pixels to beautiful life. These are the ReelTok Podcast nominees for Best Animated Film.
Chainsaw Man the movie, Reza Arc.
Back home,
Elio.
fit in. I thought Earth was the problem, but what if it's me?
Well, I like you, and you seem fine to me.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Everything is at stake.
Neja 2.
I will change my destiny!
Predator, Killer of Killers. And Zootopia 2.
And the winner for Best Animated Film at the ReelTok Podcast 2025 is boom.
Wow.
Let's go. Second all-time win for a Netflix animation. Pinocchio, the first ever, I believe, ReelTok Podcast award for Best Animated Feature. I think this was a lock. IMO. I think the fan vote had to have carried this, right?
No, this got second from the fan vote and the Patreon vote.
Interesting.
Only one person put it number one, and that's me. But you'll see why when you see what number two is, which is what the number one public and patron was. But we weighted it down a bit. But again, this is a surprising movie to be number two for me, at least. But
wow,
people are loving Zootopia. $1.5 billion at box office. So
I'll take Neja top three. I'll take
K-pop Demon Hunters wins the award, but Zootopia 2 made 1.5 billion, Neja 2 like 2.5 billion. So you guys got awarded enough with the dollars you brought.
I'm really shocked Neja didn't win. It was my number one. George, was it yours?
It was absolutely my number one. Yeah.
Public 4. Public 4.
Yeah.
Public 4. Yeah, it makes sense. And I feel like
same thing with comic book.
Yeah, it maybe wasn't watched in like the American like demographic, but
it only released in I mean, I don't know what cities it released, but it had a limited New York release for literally like 4 days.
It's on HBO Max now, though.
Yeah, now it is.
Like that's how I watched it. It's on streaming, but that end battle, dude, is crazy.
So sick.
Crazy.
So sick. Like actually some of the sickest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah,
but I'm happy to see K-pop Demon Hunters win. Love this movie. Have so much fun with it. Soundtrack was like dominating my Spotify rap.
Yeah.
So K-pop Demon Hunters, shout out.
Deservedly
and
so.
We'll keep it with George here.
Keep it with George. Yeah, some special shout outs. I mean, first and foremost, Richard Linklater and Blue Moon. I know he's we didn't get too much love at the award show this time around. I would have liked to see Ethan Hawke get a Best Actor nomination, but shout out Blue Moon and Richard Linklater, one of my goats. I just think it's such an awesome one location set. I think Variety right now is predicting Ethan Hawke to win Best Actor at the Oscars. So, he's obviously stirring up some conversation, which I just think is awesome. Shout out Paul W.S. Anderson. I know In the Lost Lands was nominated for Best Visual Effects and Best Cinematography. Very happy. I think that movie looks absolutely insane. So shout out Paul W.S. Anderson. I don't usually find myself too into his films. I like Resident Evil. I don't love a lot. I love Event Horizon. But I really found myself drawn to In the Lost Land. So I'm happy to see that notch some nominations here. And then I just wanted to shout out some acting noms that didn't make the cut for the ReelTok podcast, but I think deserve some shout outs. Jackson Yee from Resurrection. I'd like to think that had more people seen Resurrection, he would have been one of our nominees. But we'll never know. I think he's fantastic. He plays multiple roles across multiple timelines. It's just such an awesome and just insanely chameleon type performance, and he's absolutely incredible. Aidan Delbus in Begonia. We all talk about Emma Stone. We all talk about Jesse Plemons, but I don't want Aidan Delbus to get drowned out. His first role, and I think he plays an unbelievable, side piece to Emma and Jesse's lead. And for this being your first role to go head to head with two of our all-time greats, I think is such an unbelievable achievement. Felicity Jones. I could also throw out Kerry Condon from Train Dreams. I think both of them in those supporting roles are beautiful and stunning, but it was Felicity Jones that really, really stood out to me. I think she just looks absolutely gorgeous. I think her acting is just so beautiful and vulnerable, and opposite Joel Edgerton. I love that pairing. I think that is just so gorgeous. Delroy Lindo for Sinners. I rewatched Sinners over Christmas break when I was home with my family, and for the limited screen time he has, when you compare him to like a Michael B. Jordan or a Jack O'Connell or a Miles Caden, I think he's just such a standout. He makes the most of, I think he has like 14 minutes of screen time, and he makes the most of it. And I love everything about him in this movie. I love one of my favorite shots of the year is that first shot when Delroy Lindo takes a sip of that beer outside the train station. I think it's just beautiful, and I think his acting is just stunning. But of course, Sinners is just such a powerhouse in acting, in my opinion, and someone was going to get drowned out, and it was Delroy Lindo, but he's so awesome. And then Blue Moon, shout it out, but I do still want to give Ethan Hawke, Margaret Qualley, Andrew Scott, all three of them shout outs. I think they're all really, really awesome. I think they all just kind of work so well in like a Linklater capacity. I really just think they're fantastic. And then Cam shouted out some TV shows. I want to do the same, actually, just because I completely forgot about TV shows. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Invincible season 3. Those were two of my favorite seasons of television this year. Severance is phenomenal. Season 2 really blew me away. I watched season 1 this year as well. So both of those seasons really blew me away. So those are my special shout outs. Great year for film. I feel like it was like 7 months of the year. Everyone was like, damn, this is such a weak year in film. And then something flipped, and then it come like the back 5 months of the year. I feel like we just got quality project after quality project with some really, really good performances. I'm even looking at Mila Jovovich from In the Lost Lands. I think she's great in that movie as well. Paul W.S. Anderson's muse. So yeah, those are my special shout outs. Great year in film. Great stuff.
Not to real quick on George's special shouts, not to add my own to his slide, but I think he'll agree.
You can.
We don't shout out TV all that much, but Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise is like so
Welcome to Derry.
crazy good, man.
Yes.
Just finished that last night, George, and like Bill Skarsgård is just fucking nuts in that role.
Yeah, he's unreal. He's unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe I forgot that. Honestly, that whole season.
No, I figured you just weren't thinking of it at the time.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
I just watched it, so like, yeah, just crazy performance. He's great.
Yeah. I'll even shout out one more shout out. Sorry, just because we're on TV shows. Shout out I Love LA. I watched that with Victoria. I wasn't as high on it as Victoria was, but Victoria loved it. So shout out I Love LA.
Costume design, perhaps one of the most underrated categories, I would say. The ability to fully transport you to the world or era in which the film takes place by solely what they have on their bodies. So many great highlights from this year. from the great 1930s costumes showcased in Sinners to Samson's huge penis in 28 years later. Now, if anyone says anything, I'm aware that might be the props department, but I am saying the costume designer had something to do with it. I'm sure of it. Here are your nominees for Best Costume Design of 2025.
Kate Hawley, Frankenstein. Malgosia Terzanska, Hamlet. Miyako Belizzi, Marty Supreme. Ruth E. Carter, Sinners. Milena Canonero, The Phoenician Scheme. And Jenny Egan, Wake Up Dead Man.
That goes hard. Is that Phoenician Scheme? I think it is.
I think.
And the winner for Best Costume Design of 2025 is Sinners. Ruth E. Carter.
The Sinners sweep is upon
Sinners
us.
sweep. Variety did predict this.
We
We
said this last year. Said this last year. I'm going to say it again. Shout out Tyler for some of these pronunciations. That some of these names are crazy.
Always the costume designers as well.
Yeah.
Some
They're
of these
always
names
like
are awesome.
Italian, French.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you're,
it makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Frankenstein. Okay, this
Yeah.
is where I expected Frankenstein would get some love.
I thought it would get a
expected
win
it.
here. If it was gonna get a win anywhere, I thought it'd be here.
I think I went for
or
Sinners.
maybe the
I
next
think.
design, but
I think I did go for Sinners.
I forget.
Sinners.
I'm the only one of the hosts that didn't do Sinners number one. I put
okay. I mean,
Frankenstein
yes.
number one for me. So
okay, very
Sinners.
nice. Okay.
I do think Sinners. Also, I'm guessing like Sinners, Marty Supreme, those kind of movies are winning in the smaller categories, public vote. And that's what I like about like the award show being a public vote. But you know, we need people to watch everything. So
yeah,
I think that's probably a good reason they're keeping up there in the top 3.
But I would say the costumes in Sinners, like especially for me, that
Oh, yeah.
one of the strong.
So good.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, they were.
and you say that, but like I said, all 3 of you put it at number 1. So.
Yeah, no, I would
my
still
number
have
one.
it at number 1.
Yeah, I would still have it at number 1.
I just mean, I just think it'll also get the public vote as well. But
I think
it did not get public or Patreon vote.
What did?
Frankenstein.
Wow,
That's crazy.
My-
we really
All right,
pushed.
maybe
that.
I'm an
Okay.
idiot. That's fine.
I don't know.
That's fine. Shout out Sinners.
Sinners.
That-
Shout out to
Truth nuke on a Cam Walsh.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll take that. I need it every once in a while.
Cam 5 times in the theater a year starts critiquing audiences for not seeing enough movies.
Hey man, I saw them. I went and watched. Whether they were at the theater or from my couch, I watched.
Cam loves this 1 week theatrical release window that Netflix about to drop on us.
Yeah.
It's fucking kids, man. I love them dearly. They get so tired all the time. But yeah, as Seth mentioned, with costume design, production design is another unsung hero in movies, and something that really lets you escape into the film and feel like you're actually there with them. And it's something that is highly needed in a film, and just takes us away from, you know, just a story or picture book, but brings us into a motion picture of the production design, really bringing you into the theater and into the movie itself. So the nominees for Best Production Design at the 2026 ReelTok Awards are
Carson McCall and Gareth Pugh, 28 years later. Tamar Deverell, Frankenstein. Fiona Crombie, Hamnet. Jack Fisk, Marty Supreme. Florencia Martin, One Battle After Another. And Hannah Beachler, Sinners.
And the winner for Best Production Design is Sinners.
Wow.
Once
Yeah.
again, Hannah
It is
Beachler coming back.
sweet.
The Sinners
Sinner-
sweep this
Let-
season.
Sinners
Fantastic.
has one shot. I mean, every shot in this movie is incredible, but there's the one shot when the daughter walks out and she's going to get her mom, and it's a oneer. It's a one shot moving through the town, and then she moves back, and that is you get everything. You get that whole town, every shop, every person that passes by. That one sequence was enough to put this at number 1 for me.
That almost reminds me, George, of some of these sequences in.
I actually don't remember if I put this at number 1, but that one
I
shot
did.
is enough to get it winning.
It reminds me of the Marty Supreme sequences in terms of the apartments and moving from place to place
Yeah.
and showcasing it all. I think
It just
Sinners again, like,
captures.
even though like Cam was saying people are going to vote for Sinners, I think Sinners again, like the production on this, the barn, I can't remember what it's called. Someone remind me, but it
Juke
just
joint.
it looks incredible.
Yeah, the
Unbelievable.
production of Sinners was fantastic, and I think Sinners just has the longevity. It's been out for so long, and I think it was fantastic when it came out, obviously, but it's gotten. I feel like it's aged very well as we've gotten through the year. Like sometimes, movie comes out early in the year, and then maybe others come out, and you're like, well, I like these more than that one, but I feel like Sinners has very well aged throughout the year. Every time I think about it, I like it more and more.
Yeah, since we're talking about Sinners, this is for the costume design, but they just won these back-to-back awards here. When you think about costume design, like not only does it put you in the time period and immerses you, but also can have intention, like with the blue hat, the red hat, and how that is very thematically rich and important throughout the movie. Costume design and production design go so much further than beyond just making it look like the time period. They actively engage in the story and bring new layers. The second place again, Frankenstein. Third place, Marty Supreme. Same exact 1, 2, 3.
Same 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Same
exact 1, 2, 3.
Shout out Marty Supreme. That Josh Safdie and Jack Fisk, they captured 1950s New York so incredibly.
Yeah, Marty Supreme was my number one. I really loved it. And the production design, like you said, George, like it just captures the time period so well.
Yeah.
So I really loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Beautiful, beautiful films, man.
Sentimental value, no other choice. Alpha, Neja 2, It Was Just an Accident. This year was full of incredible contenders for Best International Film. We had The Insane with The Ugly Stepsister, The Horrifying in Alpha, and the tear-inducing in Sentimental Value. Here are your nominees for Best International Film of 2025.
Alpha.
Je te le dis un secret. J'ai attrapé un truc.
It Was Just an Accident.
Must be brave.
Neja 2.
Walk your own path.
심호흡하세요.
No Other Choice.
나는 내 식구들 입에 밥을 넣어주기 위해 무슨 짓이든 한다. 어쩔 수가 없다.
人身上丢失了
Resurrection.
永远也找不回来。
We can't really talk.
And Sentimental Value.
My father is a very difficult person.
Du kan ikke bare late som han ikke er i byen, kan du det?
Hva prøve? Er det han?
And the winner for Best International Film of 2025 is... Yes.
Yeah.
Sentimental Value.
Yeah.
That's a good
Incredible.
win.
Deserved.
Yeah, that's a great win. Deserved win. There's a lot of deserving ones in that category. Sentimental Value is one of them. Neja,
number 2, and Neja 2, third place. That was kind of the expected 3. I think that was the expected 3.
Yeah.
Shout out Was Just an Accident. I haven't seen it yet, but it's a front runner at a lot of other award shows. And with
very
everything going on with Javar Panahi, he's risking his literal life to make the movie. Cool to see get recognized as the nominee here, and I'm sure the rest of the award season will be recognized as more nominees and awards as well. I'm really excited for Resurrection. It looks phenomenal, and then Alpha as well. I think both those.
I had a diabolical split opposite shots. Resurrection in that little clip though.
Yeah, that looked like crazy.
Kind of crazy. That looked kind of crazy.
Resurrection is so sick. Oh my god, it's so sick. It's actually the sickest shit in the world.
Speaking of split diopters.
Yes. Speaking of, if you are immersed in our side of film Twitter or film TikTok, you will hear us call You will hear us say the words, the image, the image, the image, the image, over and over and over again. The art of visual storytelling through lens and light cinematography defines the look and the soul and the feel of cinema. This is something that could elevate a good film to a great film to an all-time fucking banger. These are the ReelTok Podcast nominees for Best Cinematography.
Anthony Dodmantle, 28 years later. Kim Woo-young, No Other Choice. Michael Bowman, One Battle After Another. Dong Jin-sung, Resurrection. Autumn Durald, Sinners. And Adolfo Veloso, Train Dreams.
What a lineup.
Yeah, you will not see another award show cook that heavily in Best Cinematography. The winner for Best Cinematography at the ReelTok Podcast Awards is Train Dreams.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's
a
first
shock win.
Yeah, that's the
win.
first shock of the day. Oh, wow, that's
Wow.
incredible. I love that. That movie looks so beautiful.
So cool.
Oh,
What a
my
cool win.
goodness.
What a
That's
cool
I
win.
love that.
Adolfo
I really love that.
Veloso, shout out.
Sinners and One Battle. I really thought One Battle
1, 2,
was
3,
taking
baby.
this.
There we go.
No,
Yeah,
28
I
years is kind of, that was my.
Yeah,
no
that is
one,
Cam's
yeah,
1, 2,
yeah.
3. Exactly how this order went.
Oh, is it? Okay, interesting.
Cam knows ball.
God.
Yeah, no,
Cam
28
knows
Don't
the
let,
years.
image.
don't let this guy get hot. Don't let me get hot.
Wow, that's such
Yeah,
a
Train Dreams. That when I was compiling the
yeah.
votes, it's like that was one where I'm like when I did all the averages, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of the fun like surprises of the show.
That's
And people are, like,
crazy.
not really
Yeah,
what an
expecting it.
inspired win.
I
What an
really like Train
inspired
Dreams. I don't
win.
think I was as high on it as most of you. I was like 4. I think still really enjoyed it. I don't remember exactly where y'all were, but like the one aspect of it that I think was like truly amazing was the cinematography. So I'm glad to see it get some love because this Train Dreams does feel like a movie that like we all really liked. But it won't get a ton of love and it won't get a ton of love at award season. But like I'm glad it got something here. I'm glad it's there.
Deserving award. And any one of those 6 could have won, and I would have been happy.
Yeah, like George said, that's the best collection of 6 nominees you're going to find from any award show this year. You're going to find other ones nominate, I don't know, Wicked and shit like that. So what a great batch of nominees. But now my turn. Tyler's special shouts. So wanted to give quite a few shout outs here. First off to Final Destination Bloodlines, really revived my faith in a franchise that was kind of on the ropes for me and happy to have my love for it back after a great franchise installment. Naomi Aki for 2 stellar supporting performances here that I loved and adored in both. And Sorry Baby and Mickey 17, the definition of what a supporting actress should be, where, you know, her impact's not on the screen long, but every time she's there, she leaves you wanting more and completely carries our lead through their story and their narrative. But speaking of leads, Josh O'Connor, loved 2 of his lead performances. I was gonna say both of his lead performances, but he had like 4 in 2025. The other 2 I didn't end up seeing, but The Mastermind and Wake Up Dead Man, loved him in both. The Mastermind, a more quiet, meditative performance, and Wake Up Dead Man, able to show that he can do the loud, he can do the boisterous, and he can carry a Knives Out franchise installment. Bradley Cooper for both being hysterical in Is This Thing On as a supporting role of Balls is the name of his character. He is so funny in this. When you guys finally see this movie, everyone listening as well, I think it expands in theaters by the time you're listening to this, like the most recent weekend. He's so funny in this movie. But on top of that, Is This Thing On, I think, is his most confident and best directorial outing. And I don't think it's really that close. I think he is so assured behind the lens here. Takes a big step back in terms of how much he's on screen. Will Arnett's the main focus, and him kind of putting a new lead actor in other than A Star Is Born where he's leading or Maestro where he's leading. I think that really allowed him to really lock in on his directing, and it's my favorite outing he's had yet. And then Eva Victor for writing, directing, and starring in Sorry Baby. One of the most impressive debuts directorially I've seen in many years, since probably After Sun. So huge shout out to her. Really, really one person show on that one. It just phenomenal stuff. Kate Hudson and Song Blue for delivering a genuinely fantastic performance. I texted George right after. I'm like, yo, she might be one of my favorite performances of the year. And I think it's a movie that'll be right up your alley. But I also just wanted to give her a special shout out because most of the nominees nominated by these other award shows for lead actress I prefer to her performance. So I'm not rooting for her to win any of those awards, but I'm seeing so much vitriol for her performance online. A lot of people hating on Kate Hudson, and I think a lot of people are writing off her performance because of her like deep Wisconsin Midwest accent, which is very accurate as someone born and raised in the Midwest. But I just think that accent always lends itself to sounding corny, like Frances McDormand and Fargo, when really it is quite accurate for some of these small town Wisconsin towns. So I think that's holding it back. And people thinking this is a super cheesy movie when I find it really endearing in Song Sung Blue. So again, not my favorite movie of the year, not my favorite performance of the year, but both the movie and the performance I think are being hated on a little too much just because she might be taking a spot from someone else people love. But speaking of spot, I really want to see happen. The Testament of Van Lee, obviously Amanda Seyfried gives one of my favorite lead actress performances of the year. I'm going to be rooting for her and everything. But this movie as a whole, I can't stop thinking about it. Lewis Pullman in the supporting acting performance is phenomenal in this. But the direction, editing, cinematography, costuming, production design, score, like this movie really across the board, like every single category, I would probably have it in my top 5, top 6. So The Testament of Van Lee, one of the most magical theater experiences. Wild. So many people are walking out. It's a divisive movie. For the first half of it, I thought even I kind of hated it. And then by the end, I was like, yo, I kind of dug that. And every day since then, I'm like loving it more and more in my mind. And then finally, we talked about it a little earlier. He got third place for funniest movie, but Tim Robinson for Friendship, because again, this is a guy who I've seen in GIFs and memes for years now, but I've never once heard him speak or seen a single clip of anything. And I finally dove in this year headfirst with Friendship. And I was blown away by how much I just immediately fell in love with his very unique style of comedy. So Tim Robinson, shout out to you as well. And those are my special shout outs for the year overall. And I guess I can get, maybe this go on next year's slide, but you guys talk TV shows. I'm loving the new Fallout season. I love that show so much. I love that world. And I think they're pulling it off exquisitely well. So I know it kind of started, the season started 2025, ending in 2026. So probably be talked about more next year, but I've been loving the Fallout season. So those are my special shouts. But now 2025 has been a great year for movies, but it was an even better year for the ReelTok podcast. We got to meet up twice in person together and grew the podcast. We've been consistent this entire year long. We've had our ups and downs, but overall, I think it's been a phenomenal year. So we've been celebrating, the year of movies. Let's take a quick look back at the year of ReelTok.
We make a movie this year?
True. I think we should actually.
Dude, I think 2025 is going to be the movie, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Are you going to say Die Hard? What if you're going to say Die Hard? How the fuck is Batman Returns not a Christmas movie if Die Hard is?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You don't got that ear, Seth. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Austin. I like the vibe.
Hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You want him to grab a gun instead? Zack Snyder? You want Crypto to have a gun too? You want everyone to have a gun?
You have the 4 favorites, right? It's clearly like a nice pink, purple aesthetic. You go up a little bit and you see the banner.
I really like Harry Potter, guys. I'm a big Potterhead. I'm a pothead. For my mythical creature, I was gonna go with Jesus Christ.
You notice the color of the sky.
These are fake people.
Turn you guys on.
Oh, you already do that anyways. Don't worry about that.
True. Yeah, I appreciate that.
It's frustrating.
Even my sunburn. And look how much space I have, by the way.
Oh, what happens when you have one extra Tyler? You're screwed. You're screwing it. It's horrific. I don't have any more synonyms, but it's bad. Gave it a 69 out of 100. Hell yeah.
Horny fuck. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Dude.
I'm innocent.
Come on, man. Put your feet up on the table. Show them what they can.
That's the whole fucking point.
That's the whole fucking point. I am going to veto override the veto override.
That was sick. That was funny as fuck. That was sick.
Thank you, Mateo, for that.
Oh, that was great.
I assume Mateo put that together.
Yeah, Mateo put that together.
Thank you very much.
I was like, we should do a ReelTok year in review since we do a movie year in review. But yeah, if you're brand new here to this award show, or you pop in from time to time, because I know our award shows usually do a lot better than our normal episodes. So if you're new here to the ReelTok Podcast, or again, you popped in maybe a couple times, or even if you're an avid listener, but you haven't followed us yet, be sure to subscribe right now to the YouTube. You're watching this on YouTube right now. Hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us or listening to us on Spotify, hit that follow button on Spotify and rate us 5 stars. It helps us out a lot. And really, you can follow us everywhere. We're on every single platform here. All social media, anywhere, both with the podcast at ReelTok Podcast, as well as all our personal stuff. Make sure you go check us out and follow us over there. And you can also check out our Patreon in the description down below. If you're really digging this content, you want to see more of it. We do post new full episodes of the podcast every single Monday. And every Thursday, we have a short, what we call Real Quick, which is like a 30-minute, like either draft game, just a fun little segment on Thursdays. And then Fridays, we have Patreon exclusive episodes. We have our 103rd exclusive movie review. So like 2 years worth of weeks of movie review content are all available exclusively only to patrons. And you can get access to our patron-only Discord. So there's a lot of fun perks over there at our Patreon and on our Discord. So go check that out if you're at all interested in seeing what more we have in store. If you saw the look back at the last year, we got plenty more in store for the year ahead, and we'll have some more meetups as well in person and do some more fun content. So a great year for the ReelTok Pod, and 2026 is going to be even better.
Love that. Shout outs, Tyler and Mateo. Like we always say, Tyler's too humble, but Tyler also put all this together with Mateo. So big shout out, Tyler. Best score, one of my favorite categories. The music that defines a film, similarly to cinematography, what can bring a film from good to great, from great to all-timer. A great score doesn't just accompany a film, it becomes its heartbeat. This award is honoring music that deepens emotions and has me screaming boots while benching 155 pounds for reps because I'm weak as fuck now. These are the ReelTok Podcast nominees for Best Score.
Young Fathers, 28 years later. Jerskin Fendrix, Begonia. Hans Zimmer, F1 the movie. Johnny Greenwood, One Battle After Another. Ludwig Göransson, Sinners. And Bryce Dessner, Train Dreams.
Dog, we cooked with these nominees. It's actually fucking crazy how much we cooked. And the ReelTok Podcast Award for Best Score goes to Sinners. Wow. Bang! Wow. Unanimous winner. Ludwig Göransson, 2-time ReelTok Podcast Award winner. His first being 2 years ago for Oppenheimer. Oh my goodness, is that score so every little attention to detail when Smoke first goes to visit Wunmi Masaku's character and she lights the candle 3 times and the score in the background matches that 3 beats, that's when I knew I was in for something special, man. Oh my goodness, is that score so unbelievable. But again, just like several categories this year, any one of these 6 could have won, and I would have been happy. Ludwig,
his score, Ludwig's score for Sinners is like stupid in the most complimentary way. Like, because I'm watching some clips back when it's like subtle dialogue and it's quiet. Like in the background, so quietly, you'll just have like the craziest guitar riff ever. Like he doesn't, even the quiet moments, he's like, I'm still gonna make something crazy up in concoction. So second time win for Ludwig Göransson. I think he was also unanimous for Oppenheimer. So talk about someone who's just dominating this award show. We are a Ludwig pod.
We might be a system award show with Ludwig.
I mean, he had the best score both the years.
I agree. I agree.
the
Like
best
every
score.
time, I agree. Like he might just be the GOAT. We might have to start having that conversation.
We're calling best visual effects the James Cameron Award, and we're calling score the Ludwig Göransson Award going forward because they're
one
cooking.
caveat here. So second place, one battle after another. Third place, F1 the movie. Didn't realize this until just now, but F1 the movie actually tied for third with another movie that should be up here and recognized. Bryce Besner's Train Dreams was also tied up here.
Yes.
28 years
Shout
later.
out.
28 years later, unfortunately, came last. But
Yes.
of the snippets, that's my favorite score snippet of this entire one.
28 years later was my second, Seth. What was it?
That's my second, I think. Or
Yeah,
one.
I
One
thought
or
it'd
two.
be
Public
Probably
6, Patron 5, and it's most heavily weighted.
No love
Public.
for 28 years.
I mean, that makes sense.
I think
No love.
28
But just
years
like that,
is
that song in the clip of this is so incredible. It reminds me a lot of you know, someone who we didn't nominate it, but Max Richter's, On the Nation of Daylight, very score heavy or string heavy. But Ludwig, shout out. But I do want to say, when I reviewed F1 way back when, I said in my review I didn't love the score. That techno theme is in my head all the time, so I actually do like the score of F1. The Hans Zimmer, the techno theme. I think it's because after the movie came out, they started using it for the rest of the season of F1 as like the F1 theme song for like the actual Formula One races. So I kept hearing it, and I was like, "Fuck, man, this is good shit right here." So Hans Zimmer,
Shout out.
But Johnny Greenwood is second, kind of surprising. One battle after another. Like when it hits the 3 or 4 times in the movie. Yeah, people hate on it. Like the general public hates on it a bit because they're like, "Oh, he's just like tapping random notes on his piano." But I think it's perfectly anxiety-inducing. Yeah.
Shout out
when the score really comes to crescendo a couple times. That movie is so good.
So good. Hyper specific shout out. I'm happy Begonia got a nomination. There's a track on the Begonia score called Grand Cycle, Jerskin Fendrix. That towards the end of that track, that is the best. There's a moment, and it's the best 8 seconds of music from any movie all year. It is absolutely unbelievable.
We should make that an award.
I wanted to shout that out.
Just
Yeah,
8 seconds
That's
for
an
a song.
award.
Yeah,
the Quickie Award.
2027 awards.
His Grand Cycle, is that when he's riding the bike? Because I just figured cycle with the bike. Because I remember when he's riding the bike, that score's crazy.
Maybe it's either the bike or at the end when she runs off from the ambulance. It's one of those two.
Great
But
score,
yeah,
unique score as well. We don't hear a lot of brass heavy scores outside of really jazzy. This is like a brass heavy, forceful score, which I really enjoyed. But yep, Ludwig, shout out, 2-time award winner.
All right, getting down to the wire now, getting into the real big awards from this year. But going into best adapted screenplay, obviously the writing is so important in a movie. I feel like you can have great performances, but when you give them a horrible script, it just comes off as jarring and useless. But even the worst performances can be uplifted by a great screenplay. So here are the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay at the ReelTok Awards.
Begonia, Will Tracy, based on Save the Green Planet by Jang Joon-won.
Can we have a dialogue, please?
Don't call it a dialogue. This isn't Death of a Salesman.
Okay, can we talk, please? Or are you just going to
We
keep
don't
doing...
need to talk.
Yes, okay.
Because I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say that I'm in some kind of internet-induced, auto-hypnotic feedback loop and gatekeepers and norms and all that weak hegemonic horse shit.
Mickey 17, Bong Joon-ho, based on Mickey 7 by Edward Ashton.
What's it like? Dying.
It's terrible. Dying. I hate it. No matter how many times I go through it. It's scary.
No Other Choice, Park Chan-wook, based on The Axe by Donald Westlake.
내가 여기서 어릴 적 추억이 얼마나 나 9살 때부터 평균 10달에 한 번씩 이사 다니면서 이 집 되찾으려고 얼마나 노력했어 내가.
One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson, based on Vineland by Thomas Pynchon.
We're talking about freedom, baby. We're talking about freedom. Freedom's a funny thing, isn't it? When you have it, you don't appreciate it, and when you miss it, it's gone. It's just gone. Poof.
Train Dreams, Clint Bentley and Greg Credar, based on Train Dreams by Dennis Johnson.
This world is intricately stitched together, boys. Every thread we pull, we know not how it affects the design of things. We're but children on this earth, pulling bolts out of a Ferris wheel, thinking ourselves to be gods.
Wake Up Dead Man, Rian Johnson, based on the Knives Out franchise.
Be with her and give her wisdom and guidance. Hold her in your healing arms and let her know she is loved. She is not alone. This we pray through Christ our Lord. Amen. Okay, Luis, you have my number anytime, day or night. I'm here for you.
And the winner for Best Adapted Screenplay at the ReelTok Awards is Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, based on Vineland by Thomas Pynchon. Sorry.
Pynchon.
Yeah, my bad.
I love Mateo adding like the screenplay, like
that was very cool.
The text on the screen. I think it's a great touch for the screenplay awards.
Yes, that's fantastic.
I feel like
I didn't think One Battle would win, to be honest.
Really? I was just about to say, I thought this was one of the more obvious.
Yeah, I thought it was
interesting.
Outcomes.
Maybe it was. I guess it was my 2.
It makes a lot of sense why you two thought it was obvious and Cam was surprised, because Cam's the only one who didn't put it at number 1.
Well, there we go. That's so. I told you earlier, don't let me get hot. And
We're back.
He put it at 2, not like
I put it at 2.
Okay.
It was a fantastic.
He voted Train Dreams number 1. Shout out Cam. But
really?
Okay. Well, Wake Up Dead Man 2.
Wake Up Dead Man, second place.
Begonia 3.
Okay, that is okay. Let's bang it over a little bit. That's shocking.
That's a crazy 2 and 3. Honestly, I'm happy
I
about.
like the interesting.
Well, I'd imagine Tyler. I'd imagine Begonia was your 2.
Begonia was my 2. Yes.
Oh, it was. Okay, interesting.
Wake Up Dead Man was my 3.
Begonia, Tyler. Begonia is like your 3 of the year, right?
Is it that high?
4 of the year, yeah.
4.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I love
Eddington's 3. I was looking at his ranked list last night, trying to find
to make sure
to find a joke. So yeah, I got his list on lock.
Shout out Wake Up Dead Man though for getting second, because I think I still like the first Knives Out a little more, but I think the screenplay of Wake Up Dead Man is the richest in terms of how much religious and influences and how deep the metaphors and thematic elements go beyond what you see on the screen. So even if I prefer, and many people prefer, Knives Out 1, I think a lot of people can look at the screenplay and how much Rian Johnson really pushed himself to really extend this beyond just a murder mystery and add so much more philosophy into this film. Really impressive. And I think really deserving of a silver medal here. So shout out to him on that one.
Yeah. Love it.
Even though it's always weird. We follow the Oscar rules for adapted and original. So like Wake Up Dead Man is Rian Johnson's original thought, but because he made a Knives Out movie before and this is a Knives Out sequel, it has to be adapted. It's really weird. So like Knives Out original screenplay, but Glass Onion Wake Up Dead Man adapted.
I think it's because like you already have the like structure of some of the characters. Even
and you saw Benoit Blanc, I guess, but
it's just the one.
It's like everyone else is different. It's a different setting. So like, come on, man, what are we doing? But yeah, it's whatever. We'll follow the rules. But yeah. Great win for one.
Shout out Wake Up Dead Man. I'm glad to see Wake Up Dead Man on a list here. Like it gets a little thumbs up from the crowd.
I agree with
Shout
Tom.
out Wake Up Dead Man there.
I do agree.
Good job, PTA.
Who is
you, Tyler?
I am best original. little suspense. You know, we're getting to the best awards of the show, or the biggest one.
What's going on? That's
a little suspense for the pod, because we have some suspenseful screenplays to talk about here. Films are the most magical form of immersion to let you feel and immerse yourself into fresh and unique perspectives. Developing an original screenplay is a magical feat to bring an untold story to the big screen, to make audiences fall in love with all new characters, locations, and stories they have never seen or experienced before. From a COVID showdown in New Mexico to a ping pong savant to generational familial trauma, all the way to students running away from home at 2:17 a.m. These are the nominees for Best Original Screenplay. Eddington, written by Ari Aster.
Your chief deputy took jobs in Rio Rancho. That was devastating. You can't keep your own office going, but you're going to run mine. Leave your mess here and start a whole new one.
Marty Supreme, written by Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie.
Let me ask you something. Do you make money at this little table tennis thing?
Not yet.
Do you have a job?
No.
How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
And what do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
That doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Maybe it should.
Sentimental Value, written by Eskil Vogt and Joachim Trier.
Jag ser skådespelare i 2 minuter och vet om man är bra eller ej. Den här rollen kan vara bra för dig på många sätt. Jag känner att jag är något mer personligt. 200 år gammal pjäs för ett gäng pensionärer. Det är en ordentlig filmroll.
Sinners, written by Ryan Coogler.
Time. But I'm grown now, Stag. And I know you never planned to stay. Why can't you just say that?
Say what? Hmm? I love you.
Sorry, Baby, written by Eva Victor.
I guess really bad.
You don't know it's bad.
I know it's bad. But mainly because whenever I tell anyone about it, they look really scared for me. And then sometimes I feel bad when I think about it, because I remember moments of it.
End Weapons, written by Zach Kreger.
Do you have AIDS?
Huh?
AIDS, asshole. Do you have AIDS?
I don't think so.
Hepatitis? Shit like that?
I mean, shit, not that I know of.
And the winner for Best Original Screenplay at the 4th Annual ReelTok Awards is
Boom.
written by
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler.
Hell yeah.
I think we cooked here because I think that's the original and adapted screenplay winners of the Oscars too.
Mhm. Yeah, well, now that we awarded
Yeah.
them, the award season builds
Now-
on itself. The momentum's
Exactly. Now it's a lock. Now it's a lock.
But Sinners, like I watched these clips for this award show to prep, and I like love every movie, fall in love with every movie again more and more. But like just like that, like that's such a quiet, like not bombastic scene of Sinners. There's so many more louder, more intense moments of the movie. But just watching that small snippet of just dialogue between Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan with that crazy harmonica and electric guitar score in the background, just like
so beautiful.
That's a small snippet where I'm like, yeah, this might be the movie of the year for me. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's incredible. So
It's so
that's really screenplay, Ryan Coogler.
After rewatching that clip from Weapons, I think we might have missed on funniest movie because I forget how funny the interactions between Alden Ehrenreich and the
when he stabs him with the syringes. That's
just like that's such a funny scene. Dude. It's so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
agreed. Second place,
Marty.
Nice.
Marty Supreme on the silver medal, Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie, and then third place, Esco Vogt and Joachim Trier for sentimental value. So a strong top three here. 3 great screenplays, 3 great original screenplays.
Where'd Sorry Baby come in?
Fifth place.
Fifth place. Damn.
But that scene that was used for the clip, I love that scene. That's such a
that's
heartbreaking
one of the
scene.
best scenes of the
And
year.
that's a true bona fide definition of like supporting actor performance. Like he comes in for one scene, breaks your heart immediately, and moves on, uplifts you a bit.
True. Yeah.
Incredible stuff. But yeah, it's again, we follow the Oscar rules. They're really weird about biopics. Marty Supreme is based on Marty Reisman. Sometimes they say they're going to make that adapted. Sometimes they say it's original. It's original at the Oscars. I don't know how they determine it, but I'm sure. I guess if there's a book written about Marty Reisman, then they would have to say it's adapted. But since no one has a book, I guess I don't know. But it's original. But still, we brought Marty Reisman's story to life in a little bit of fantasized route. Sentimental value, original screenplay, beautifully depicts familial trauma throughout generations. And then Sinners, obviously, not only just being a great, horror vampire flick, but just completely steeped in the deep South culture of the 1930s. Just incredible work. So shout out to Ryan Coogler for winning Best Original Screenplay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And we're going to kick it to Seth now.
Yeah, I just had a few special shout outs I wanted to mention. George already mentioned Delroy Lindo. I wanted to also mention Miles Caton, 2 supporting performance of the year that I think deserves so much recognition. Miles Caton, especially, I think it was his first ever role, and he was just like completely electrifying, incredible. Delroy Lindo as well won't get nominated for an Oscar for sure, as we probably know at this point, and I think he's never been nominated for an Oscar, which is kind of crazy. But in Sinners, like George said, with the runtime he has given, he is just so nuanced. He has been nominated.
Yeah,
did he get nominated for Defy Bloods or
did
he
was nominated. He didn't win. He was nominated.
He should have won, but
he's been.
I couldn't remember if he got nominated even, but he's great in Defy Bloods.
No, it says he hasn't been nominated, or maybe that's wrong.
He's never been nominated. I mean, maybe I am wrong.
Well, it says AI overview, so listen, who fucking knows? But I think, Delroy Lindo's performance is incredible, so nuanced, so funny at times as well. I think he's just such a great supporting presence. I wanted to mention it was just an accident. I know I was the only one to see it here, but I loved it. One of my favorite films of the year in my top 10. I think it's so funny, so politically charged. Obviously, the outgoings with Jafar Panahi, the director, and kind of what he's been put through to make this film, and the consequences of that in his own country at the moment are very, very sad. Wanted to shout this out as well, and I think it has one of the best final sort of 2 minutes, best final shots of any film of this year. It's incredible. Want to shout out Joaquin Phoenix. I know not everyone loved Eddington. I really, really liked it, but I think Joaquin Phoenix is an actor who I used to love and consider one of my favorites. Then I think his recent performances haven't been to my liking, but I think he's back to his very, very best here. I think he's incredible in Eddington. I think it's one of the best lead performances of the year. And then also The Mastermind. Kelly Reichardt's The Mastermind. I loved it. I think it's a great kind of anti-lonely man archetype with Josh O'Connor, who I think is incredibly funny. It's a heist film done in ways I haven't, seen or expected before. I think it has one of the funniest final shots ever as well. So I want to shout that out. And also just two more that I did forget to text Tyler. There was a film that came out this year called I Swear, which was a biopic of a man in Scotland who lived with Tourette's all his life and his upbringing. I thought Robert Aramayo gave one of the best leading performances of the year. And I also just want to shout out, even though it was nominated, Invincible, because it kind of is the first ever superhero show I've watched and thoroughly enjoyed. So I want to shout that as well because I loved Invincible this year. But yeah, there's my special shout outs.
Type shit.
Ooh!
Bang.
Director. Fellas, one of the strongest years for Best Director in recent years. Ryan Coogler delivered by far his best work to date. PTA came back after a few years with what some are considering his magnum opus. Josh Safdie showed us what he is capable of as a solo artist, and Danny Boyle reminded us why he is one of the best working today. And with that, here are your nominees for Best Director of 2025.
Train Dreams, directed by Clint Bentley. 28 Years Later, directed by Danny Boyle. Marty Supreme, directed by Josh Safdie. One Battle After Another, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Sinners, directed by Ryan Coogler. And Weapons, directed by Zach Kreger.
And the winner for Best Director of 2025 is... Paul Thomas Anderson.
Okay.
One battle after another.
I really thought Coogler was going to upset him here. Yeah.
Okay. I would imagine Coogler's the two, but I'm happy Paul Thomas Anderson got it. So Ryan Coogler 2 and Josh Safdie in the 3 for Marty Supreme. That was always the one too. I thought it might be Ryan Coogler. I'm nice to see we've got like a little switch up here. The PTA winning instead of Coogler, but both of them are incredibly deserving names. So.
Both unbelievably deserving. Variety has both of them atop the predictions, and it's a pretty 50-50 split. So they're unbelievable.
Yeah,
Right, very tight race
as my one, but PTA is my two. I think both are just amazing. It was kind of a 2-horse race this year. It felt like for me at least.
I had Be Gone at 1 for Resurrection, so I'm excited for you guys to watch that because I'd be curious to see how your ranking switches after you watch that. But PTA is
at 1.
Such a deserving W here.
Shout out to PTA picking up his first ReelTok Award for Best Director.
Moving to the Best Supporting Actor category, obviously supporting actors could have one scene, could have hundreds, but either way, their impact is truly immeasurable on screen and really brings something to the movie that you always need, right? Kind of a play off the main actor. And so it's very important to recognize them as well. And we got some fantastic supporting actor performances this year. Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actor at the ReelTok Awards.
Benicio del Toro.
No, sir.
One Battle After Another.
Had a long day, man.
You didn't see the lights back there?
Oh, yes, I did.
What did you toss out of the vehicle?
Excuse me?
What did you toss out of the vehicle back there?
Trash.
You sure about that?
Yes, ma'am.
You been drinking today?
I've had a few.
A few what?
A few small beers.
Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein.
Victor. Elizabeth.
Do you know the words?
Ray
Memento
Fiennes,
Mori?
28 years later.
No.
It's Latin. Ironically, it's a dead language. It means remember death. Remember, you must die.
If this doesn't line up, you'll go free.
Sean Penn, one battle after another.
But if it does line up, if it's a straight line, you got a problem.
What is it?
It's your future.
Stellan
läs det bara, så
Skarsgård,
ringer jag
sentimental
dig.
value.
Slutt å ringe. Jeg hører at du er full. Slutt å ringe.
Jag ringer för att jag är bekymrad om
Ja, det har du ikke lov. Du har ikke lov til å være bekymret. Du har ikke lov.
Snälla Nora, läs den bara.
Hvorfor det? Det kommer ikke til å bli noe av uansett.
And Tim Key, The Ballad of Wallace Island.
Honey, give me your love to me. The love I need. Oh, yes, indeed.
And the winner for Best Supporting Actor at the 4th Annual ReelTok Awards is Sean Penn.
Let's
One
go.
battle after another. There we go.
Fuck.
Incredible.
Jesus.
It's a deserved win. It was my number one. I think he's.
I imagine it was
in
all of our
so
top threes,
good.
maybe?
He's so good. I cannot believe he's not sweeping awards season right now. He's
Yeah,
so
he's
fucking.
amazing.
The clip they just showed of when he's like, if that straight line is a straight line, when it is a straight line, and he's just like, I die, dude. Thank you. Yes,
Very
deserving
physical
W.
performance as well. Very, very physical performance.
Everything,
mannerisms.
everything, man. The
And
way
he
he
walks.
walks, the way his
Yeah.
lip twitches, the way he like interacts with human beings. It's so fucking uncomfortable in like the most like admirable way possible. Because it's like, why is he so good at this role? It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, it's so good.
For
Even like taking the comb out of his pocket.
Yes, my number one.
Stellan Skarsgård in the 2.
Yeah,
And Benicio del Toro in the 3.
I thought Allure.
Benicio del Toro is 3. Interesting. Ray Fiennes, No Love, 20 years.
I think Ray Fiennes. I'm shocked he wasn't up there. I had Stellan as 2, but then I was watching it and I go, man, maybe I should have put him as 1 just for like a little Andor shout from this year. But either way, oh shit, I didn't have Andor on my slide. Holy fuck!
Yeah, you're
it's like the
Andor
best
slide.
show of the year. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Cam
My
Walsh,
bad.
anti-revolution confirmed.
Yeah, my
that's what I'm
fault.
saying.
My fault. Andor, best show of the year.
Shout out where I mean the Sinners sweep is happening, but shout out Sinners because Jack O'Connell, Miles Caden, and Delroy Lindo also 3 fantastic supporting
Maybe
performances.
George Jack O'Connell will get nominated this year or next
Yeah,
year.
I
think so.
Yeah,
he that good in the Bone Temple?
Yeah, dude, he's better in Bone Temple than he's in Sinners.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Tim Key. You saw like earlier in the funniest movie clip, like some of his jokes, and he's so funny in that movie. But he also like in that clip you just saw just now, he's so expressive. And you can tell like this character is cracking jokes all the time, is so deeply sad and traumatized inside. That just with his eyes and his quiver of his lips, he shows so much emotion. So shout out Tim Key.
So
yeah,
good.
great batch of nominees there.
Yeah,
Great clips.
Really,
Great variety. Yeah, I like
really
it.
great acting category. I mean, I know this is the first acting category we've done, but all around, just great acting.
We always cook with our acting nominees. They're always so much
Yeah.
better than the collection of other nominees.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got the supporting actor done. Best supporting actress. A supporting performance can be loud or quiet. They can guide your lead character along for the entire runtime or make a poignant impact in 15 minutes or less. Supporting characters are not the icing on the cake, but rather the glue that hold everything together, setting things in motion for the leads to drive home these impactful stories. From 2 revolutionary women of completely different flavors to an ill mother and an ill-willing imposter grandmother. These are our 6 nominees for Best Supporting Actress.
You understand what can happen if you break your promise.
Amy Madigan, Weapons.
I can make your parents hurt themselves. I can make them hurt each other. I can make them eat each other if I want to. Do I want to, Alex?
Inga Ib's daughter Lilias. Sentimental value.
Jag følte meg trygg.
When you look at it,
Jodie
you're
Comer,
seeing into the future. Do
28
you
years
remember
later.
that, do you? I couldn't have been more than 7 or 8. Us to a real lifetime travel, as you said. Falling into the future.
Excuse me?
Odessa Zion.
I bought a pair of shoes
Marty
from you
Supreme.
today, from him with the glasses.
Marty? Yeah. This woman said she bought a pair of shoes from you?
Oh, yeah, you bought the brown Mary Janes, right?
Yeah, I did. They're great.
How are they treating you?
I wore them out of the store.
Okay.
So I left my old ones here.
Okay, what do they look like?
They were two-tone pumps, wingtips.
Lloyd, did you see her shoes?
No.
Is
I
it
don't think I saw
possible
them.
that you
Right? There's an SOS signal.
Regina Hall.
I'm here to
One
help,
battle after
but
another.
We have to leave here right away. Look, I knew your mom and your dad. I know you have a lot of questions, and I'll answer them later, but right now we have to roll. Will you leave here with me?
Where?
Anywhere but here. Okay.
And Tiana Taylor. One battle after another.
We warned you that abortion ban, and you didn't want to fucking listen. So, for my sisters in need, we will strike. Sincerely yours, with pity at Beverly Hills, motherfucker.
Great lineup.
Stacked.
Before I reveal the winner, I do want to say that not only this overall is the closest voting we've ever had in ReelTok Award history, not just between 1 and 2, not between 1, 2, and 3, the 4th and 5th place tied, but from 1 to 5, the closest ever. Like the gap, like I said, not only between 1 and 2 of the top 3, like every single one is barely below the other.
Wow.
So this was the closest we've ever had in the ReelTok Awards by a long margin. The winner for Best Supporting Actress is
Wow. Yes.
Marty Supreme.
Let's go.
I did not expect that at all.
That was my number 1, baby. Let's
Really?
go. Yeah, I loved on third
Dude, I
watch,
loved her in that.
I was just so blown away.
Yeah, I still had Amy Madigan number 1, but I think Odessa Zion might be like my favorite.
You had Amy
performance from
Madigan number 1?
Marty Spring.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved Amy Madigan.
I think
She's
Amy
so
was
good
my
in that.
3. I think I had Jodie at 2. But
Yeah, love
Odessa,
Jodie.
yeah, after a third watch of Marty, she was like genuinely my
She's
standout.
so
Like,
good in that thing.
She's really, really fucking good. Like it's actually insane. And shout out Gwyneth Paltrow. I know a lot of people are saying that she should be in like a supporting actress consideration. She's great too. But I think Odessa Zion is just so unbelievable in Marty Supreme.
Yeah, and it's we'll see how award season goes. Things change every day, but it seems like this could be like the only award show to give an award to Odessa Zion. And her getting nominated places is kind of a surprise every time she gets a nomination. So the fact she's winning an award, shout out to
Real ball
ReelTok
knowledge here.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Like I said, the closest vote we've ever had. Second place, Amy Madigan. Third place, Inga Ib's daughter Lilias. Really, anything flips. And then tied for 4th and 5th was Jodie Comer and Tiana Taylor, and then Regina Hall in 6th. So it's interesting to think about if only one of Regina Hall and Tiana Taylor got nominated, they could have very easily won the award because everything was so close. I think they maybe split the one battle after another votes a little bit, which pushed them into 5th and 6th. But I think if we only nominated one of them, they very easily could have won the award. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But Odessa Zion, I think Train Drain Cinematography and this for supporting actors were the two that I was like, oh yeah, this is a surprising one. Odessa Zion winning for Best Supporting Actress at the ReelTok Awards.
So good. Yeah, that's a big
very fun win. That's a fun win. That's what the ReelTok Awards bring is fun wins. And I think supporting actress in particular has been historically the ReelTok Award that people always say like, oh, ReelTok picks such. Because I mean, think last year was Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. Like we always pick the better options. We had Adria Arjona last year.
Yeah,
we cooked. with
that's
her.
a W.
Hell yeah, Adria.
Yeah, we cooked with Adria.
It was so good, man.
Amelia Perez, 0 ReelTok nominees.
Yeah,
And
good.
actually. Was it
for worst?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was
nominated for worst.
I don't think any of us watched it until like right before the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you might be right, actually. Yeah.
No, I watched it at the film festival, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. On to the top 3 big ones.
Best actress. I genuinely think we're going to look back at this year's Best Actress lineup and talk about how unbelievably stacked it is with this lineup, you would think that this is the nomination for the best actress of the decade. That is how good all 5 of these women are. There's a level of vulnerability and strength in their performances. They have given me some of the most unforgettable experiences in film all year, from crying to laughing to being overjoyous and depressed. I think this is such a stacked category. I'm so excited to watch this unfold. This is the nominees for Best Actress at the ReelTok Podcast Awards.
Chase Infinity. One battle after another.
Search for tomorrow.
Because black people will be in the streets.
Looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised.
My dad said if anyone said that shit to me, to trust him with my life.
All right now you need to. Because you're in trouble, Willa.
No more unpleasant incidents.
Emma Stone.
But
Begonia.
of course, it's not compulsory. And obviously, if people still have work to do, they should absolutely stay and continue to work. But it's not strictly enforced. Just remembering, we are running a business here, so let your conscience guide you, kind of thing. Yeah? Good?
I'll definitely let them know.
Great. New era.
All I had was a button. And I don't want him to go to jail.
Eva Victor. Sorry, baby.
Why is that? He has a kid. I want him to stop being someone who does that. And if he went to jail, he'd just be someone who does that, who's now in jail.
I see you.
Jessie Buckley. Hamnet.
Grown. Very strong. And I see you in London working with your father.
What will I be doing?
What do you wish to do, Hamlet?
I should be one of the players with the sword.
And who will win?
I shall, of course.
Of course you shall.
Well, he's
Renata Reinsva. Sentimental Value.
very difficult person. But he is a really good director, and he sees something in you. So you'd be stupid to walk away.
Asking you a thing.
And
an
Rose
actual
Byrne.
thing, a problem to
If I
fix
had
that
legs,
need
I'd
help
kick you.
with this. Am I supposed to just sit around and watch her fail and this is just gonna go on forever? What do I do?
Okay, that means there's no drinking, there's no drugs, there's no...
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Stacked. And the ReelTok Podcast Awards for Best Actress goes to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Let's go.
I figured that was going to be the one. I imagine all of us had it in top two.
She was my number one. Yeah, she was my number one.
She was my 4, not because I disliked her performance, but like George said, this category is so damn stacked.
This category is so unbelievably stacked,
I was just,
man.
It's not out in the UK yet, so I was just a bit like, will it make it? Because of
I think Chase was number 2. Was Chase 2?
So I said for supporting actress, all 6 were super close. This one, the top 3 were all phenomenally close, but then there was kind of a gap for the next 3. But these top 3 were all super, super close.
Damn,
Emma.
Chase
Love
too.
it. Love it.
I mean,
Love
it's
it.
good to me,
Yeah, that's such a stacked trio, man. But Jessie blew me away in Hamnet. Jessie was just far. I mean, no, saying far and away would be a lie, but she was securely my number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with award season, I feel like it's rare to say like, oh, you're like 5th or 6th favorite lead performance of the year. You'd be happy to see them win the Oscar, but that's just the way the it's falling with Best Actress this year. Where like there's so many that I think are so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like Amanda Seyfried, like I talked about, like so many that are such forces this year. George said, I think this could be 2025 one of the best collections of a year we've ever seen for lead actress performances. So Jessie Buckley taking the win, and we know she might be back for The Bride. We'll have to see how that movie pans out, but she has a new movie coming out in a month. So yeah, but Best Actress, Jessie Buckley.
Oh dear. What a year for leading performances. Michael B. Jordan delivered his career best work with a triple threat performance. Timothée Chalamet had a film designed for him to achieve his dream of greatness, and boy, did he deliver. Leo's first time working with PTA reduced in not just one of his best ever roles, but one of his funniest too. There are far too many to just quickly mention right here, so here are your nominees for Best Actor of 2025.
fucking hyper-normalized dialectic by which you've convinced 7.5 billion people that they're not your captives.
Jesse
To
Plemons.
keep us believing
Begonia.
in these fucking false institutional fucking shibboleths.
You mean shibboleths?
That's what I said.
You said...
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
Joel Edgerton.
What if you got
Train
nothing
Dreams.
left to give? What then?
World needs a hermit in the woods as much as a preacher in the pulpit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Bob Ferguson.
Leonardo
right?
DiCaprio.
You just called my
One
house.
battle after another.
Let's cut the... I need the rendezvous point. What time is it? Look, Steve Lockjaw just attacked my home. I lost my daughter. This is Bob Ferguson. You understand?
Right.
I don't remember any more of this. I don't remember any more of this code speak, all right? Let's just get on with what is the rendezvous point?
We'll take you.
Michael B. Jordan. Sinners.
Meal, the equipment, and the lane that it's standing on. Damn. Now understand, it's the last dime you ever gonna see from us. And if we see you or any one of your clan buddies cross our property line, we gonna kill them right where they stand.
I was just saying you didn't really seem like you were in the scene is all.
Timothy Chalamet. Marty Supreme.
Who is this?
He's nobody.
Also,
That's the point.
you know, in my experience, only children hold a knife like this. If it's a serious fight, you hold your knife like this.
This is
wrist
not a
squared to
street
blade.
fight.
Okay, well, if you're not going for realistic, you might as well add a little flair.
Dude,
And Will Arnett. Is this thing on?
Stage downtown.
Okay.
What? Is it like a hobby? Well, I'm not about to quit my job and go on tour.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I mean, I love it, man. It's great. It's actually pretty amazing, and it's terrifying, but I love every aspect of it, and it's something I look forward to it. Fuck. What?
And the winner for Best Actor 2025 is
Boom!
Second all-time win.
Back
for
to back.
winning last year for
Back
David
is
Hart
that the first back-to-back W?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mateo, production assistant. But
Oh, yeah,
Mateo,
Mateo,
back
he's
to
on
back.
the triple
Yeah,
run.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
I did kind of
Wow.
figure that would win.
I was not confident, honestly. I thought
with
Leo,
how
I'm
recently it came
sure-
out as well, and all the
Yeah.
marketing, I was like, yeah, probably. The conversation-
Tyler, assuming Leo was 2, was the voting close or no?
Actually, no. Timmy was kind of the runaway winner here.
Wow.
Timmy was the runaway winner.
Chalamet, back ReelTok winner.
I figured that would be the 3.
Timmy's
Leo
go.
at 2. Michael B.
Okay,
Jordan
Leo
at
at 2
3.
and Michael B at 3. Love it. Love that.
The main
lineup.
3 people are speaking about right now.
Yeah,
that is
literally.
the
No,
primary
no one
3.
else is
My,
even being remotely talked about.
My hot take of the pod might be that I had Leo 4. I had Joel Edgerton.
4.
So that,
Oh, I
that
don't
made
mind
it
that.
by the.
I don't
I had
mind
Joel
that.
Edgerton and then
I had
Michael
Leo
B
2,
at nothing.
I think.
Okay.
I mean maybe he's not 4, but when I was like putting this together, I was like, yeah. I
No,
like
he's
Joel
4
a
to
lot.
you, Cameron.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Exactly.
I had
Exactly.
Plemons at 3. Plemons was my 3.
Yeah.
I had Leo
Michael
at
B
2, I
second.
think.
Clemens was my 2. Yeah.
Nice.
I had my Leo at 4 as well, Cam.
There we go. Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
But we just had great
I think he's
nominees.
great. I think Timmy's so good in this role though. Like he just takes it over.
Yeah, Timmy. Wow.
Back to back lead actors.
Real
And, and Dune Messiah next year. We might
Dune
have
Messiah.
We might have some
Whatever.
questions on our hands.
Yeah.
We're a Timmy
System
pod. And,
Awards show.
and that movie comes out like a week before the end of the year, so it's gonna be fresh
Oh,
in people's
it's gonna be
minds.
fresh
too.
in
They've
our
got that
mind.
on lock. Yeah. they know.
Honestly, the biggest chances of Timmy not getting a 3-peat is a delay to Dune 3, which is more likely
More
that would
than
happen than
likely.
him not to win
Yeah.
the vote, probably.
Very
We'll see.
Well,
likely.
the Odyssey does come out next year as well, so they got like
True.
Yeah. True. Jumanji 4 comes out too.
True.
There you go. The Rock coming for his.
That was Cam's prediction. That was Cam's prediction for the Oscars.
Yeah, it was.
What'd you give me, you assholes? I didn't go look. Oh,
You have to
shoot.
wait. Yeah.
Unfortunate. I
I
gotta
was-
watch
yeah.
the ep, I guess. It's all right.
But yeah, best actor back-to-back years, Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, deserved.
The time is here. The
Oh,
time is
baby.
here. We are finally to the big grand prize of Best Picture. The buildup has went on throughout the entire award show leading up to these 10 Best Picture nominees, but we've waited long enough. We've seen little bits and flavors throughout the highlight clips and all the other subcategories they were nominated for. It's time to find out who's taking home this grand prize of Best Picture. And not only that, cementing their place as a permanent member of the ReelTok collection. 28 years later.
Greetings. Welcome to the
Begonia.
headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed to prevent you from contacting your ship.
Okay.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
You are not a coincidence.
Eddington.
We
are not a coincidence.
I know it's hard to believe, but I'm telling you, this game, it fills stadiums overseas.
Marty Supreme.
And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
One battle after another.
Yo, say it. Say it, baby.
Love you, Bob.
Love you too.
Sentimental value.
Beste som har skjedd deg? Skulle vært der litt mer, da.
Sinners.
Every last one of you.
I can feel in my body.
Sorry,
it was really
baby.
bad. But there's a reason, even if I can't see it, that I'm alive.
Beautiful, ain't it? What
Train
is-
Dreams.
All of it. Every bit of it.
Where did you go?
Weapons. When it comes to the voting, we had a clear top three, but specifically between the number 1 and number 2 was the closest between number 1 and 2 race we had this entire award show. The winner for Best Picture at the ReelTok Awards, cementing their place in the ReelTok collection, is one.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it might be Sinners.
Yeah, the way you prefaced that, I was expecting to see Sinners. Okay, wow.
I was
Let's go.
expecting Sinners. That's
Wow.
interesting.
Sinners barely
Yeah.
behind it. Marty Supreme in 3. Those are the clear top
Yeah.
3.
So
But the
top
gap
2 was
between One
close.
Battle and
Yeah.
Sinners was insanely close.
Wow. That's
couple more
my
votes
top
split than
3
one
of the
thing,
year
yeah.
in order.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yep.
Really, I'm really a sheep. That's crazy. Yeah. Shout out One Battle, man. That movie's fucking sick. Shout
Yeah.
out Sinners. Shout out Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
that-
lineup.
I guess no,
Yep.
Tyler's top 3 had Eddington in it, but that was my top 3, just different
Mhm.
order. But
Yeah. Marty Supreme was like my number 8, but I still,
Yeah.
still really like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we kind of alluded to it last week when we added new movies to the ReelTok collection. We were kind of like, oh, we need to get another PTA in here. But then we kind of were like, there's a chance, this would be the
There's a good
result. We get a
chance,
PTA in there anyways. So this solidifies itself into the ReelTok collection. So that'll do it for the award show. Let's take a look back at the summary here. The final win counter. We had a tie, One Battle After Another and Sinners tying 5.
I like
each.
that.
I feel like
and five.
normally we have a runaway, so I like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
expected
same.
one film to be like significantly more ahead by the end of this,
Nope.
but
we do normally have a runaway. This year we did not. One Battle After Another and Sinners tie. Marty Supreme, the only other film to get more than one win. Then Hamnet, Train Dreams, Sentimental Value, The Electric State, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Superman, Freshman, Jurassic World Rebirth, Avatar, Fire and Ash, and K-pop Demon Hunters, all picking up one award each.
I feel like 28 years later is like the Dune 2 of the Oscars. Like it was nominated so many times.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was nominated crazy.
Oh wow, it didn't pick up
I didn't
single
even,
one.
was it even
guess
in the
I
top
didn't
3 of anything?
think of
Like
that.
at all?
No, it got top 3 on something. I remember seeing it.
Stunts, maybe. I think it was
horror.
Yeah,
obviously.
10 nominees and only one podium, and that being a bronze medal. That's a rough showing for 20 years later.
Fuck you guys, man.
28 years later was great though.
So good.
I think we all agree it just might not have been number one for anything.
We did our job to give it the love, but the voters have spoken. So what are your takeaways? What's your big surprises? Overall thoughts?
I'm shocked only 3 movies got more than one win.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I'm shocked it wasn't spread out a little bit more. Like when we
I am glad that there's no. I said to Anna before we recorded this today, I was like, there's no like Dune 2 this year. Like Sinners and One Battle for me, and like Supreme or Oppenheimer were like the 3, but I'm glad that they were kind of split, especially the 5 and 5. That's cool. That's really cool.
I'm expecting next year will be even like closer. You have like the Odyssey, Dune Part 3, Avengers Doomsday, like a lot of big ones that could pick up a lot of awards. So
Doomsday might get that worst picture nomination. You're right.
It's at least going to get a mid picture nomination.
It's going to get a mid picture.
I cannot accept.
No, shout out. Honestly, shout out us. We cooked with these nominees. Like every single video we watched, I was like, damn, we fucking cooked.
Sorry, Baby didn't get one award. That's a bummer.
That was kind of similar.
Shout out Eva Victor, man. That movie's so good.
Shout out. This felt like the year of like big debuts, like Miles Caton, Aiden Delbis, Eva Victor. Like it just felt like a really awesome year of just like debut projects.
Chase Infinity.
Chase Infinity, Chase Infinity, Jacoby Jupe. I think Hamnet was his first project. Shout out first time nominee or first time, literally anything. Not even first time nominees, just first time debut artists.
But
great fun.
A true tie between One Battle After Another and Sinners, because you could say, like, oh, Sinners won like best horror, that's a freebie, but One Battle After Another won best funniest movie. So like they really were like a true head-to-head tie here. And like I said, the best picture was down between those two, and it was the closest category we had, but One Battle After Another taking it away. Any new categories you guys think of next year? I have a list right here of a couple that have been mentioned.
We talk about
marketing, like a trailer.
I like it. Should we do best song, like individual song, rather?
Yeah, best song.
How about? Would you rather do original song or needle?
Oh, needle drop.
One of the most liked comments on our nomination video was best voice acting.
We voice actor. I think we
spoke about that last year.
I think we said that last year. So apologies for missing voice actor.
We could add. We could probably add a couple of the Oscar ones, like editing. Maybe make a pair.
If you have any suggestions, feel free
editing
to
would be a
comment
cool
down.
one.
Comment
I think we should add this. I don't know if this maybe this is like I don't know if this applies, but like best theater experience. I think that would be a fun one.
It's not a bad one.
Yeah,
like
best. I don't know.
There's best
hype moment in Aura.
Best casting.
Cam really wants an Avengers Doomsday win.
Yeah, best hype moment in Aura. I need.
Genuinely, that's a fun category. Best hype.
I think best ensemble has to
be. Yeah. What Cam? What would have won best hype moment this year?
Best hype moment for me.
Wow, that's an interesting question.
That's a good question.
I'm really trying to think of something right now.
Best hype moment. I think it'd be something from Andor, like the Gorman.
Give us a movie, dog.
I know.
I would say the Sinners. I would say the Sinners song.
Oh, the Sinners song is so good. Yeah. So
which one?
Good.
Both.
I would say Miles Caton's one.
Yeah,
Miles Caton's where it like
and
goes
Jack
through
O'Connell's.
time, and it starts burning like the building down.
Yeah.
Like that. That was a hype moment.
Yeah, next year we got to do best hype moments in Aura.
Yeah.
I also put down maybe we could do like a Shea Wiggum award where someone shows
Yes,
up,
yeah.
where they have multiple movies.
Josh
like,
O'Connor from this year.
They're in, yeah, exactly. They're in more. So like next year could be like Zendaya, who's gonna be like 5 movies.
5 movies, yeah.
It's a Shea Wiggum award for who just shows up in every movie you're watching.
Shea Wiggum would have won this year for F1.
And Mission
Holy fuck! I forgot he was in that.
And Mission Impossible. He's so Shea Wiggum. Mission
Shea
Impossible.
Wiggum would have won the inaugural Shea Wiggum Award.
Oh, we should have done it this year. The winner of the Shea Wiggum
That's
Award.
so funny.
I do like how many like serious categories we have, but I always like giving the props to, like you said, like funniest movies. Great,
Yeah.
Obviously, I love the comic book award just to get something up there for it.
Mid
I like the
movie.
short film,
That's
mid
funny.
movies fun.
Yeah,
like,
mid movie was fun.
There's ways to have fun with these awards
Yeah.
and such, and I think that's important for our award show at the very least. Like it's not. It's not the Oscars. It's 50 times better because the production on it is tremendous. So I like the fun awards.
We'll add the Shea Wiggum category next year, and like you said, it's a shame we didn't this year because he would have won it. But the great thing about a Shea Wiggum is next year he's gonna do it again.
He'll pop up somewhere. Yeah.
He just wins the award every year.
It's just whatever movie. It's the only nominees are him and whatever 3 movies he's in for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh man,
yeah. But that'll do it for the award show. I want to say first off, thank you to everyone who watched this award show because I know, like I said, this gets more views than a normal podcast episode. So if this is your first time here, or again, you only popped in last year for the awards or whatever you have, thank you for joining, listening. I hope throughout our clips, throughout our production here, throughout the montage of the 2025 highlights, throughout our commentary throughout, and the award winners, you might be convinced to say like, hey, maybe I'll stick around a bit and give them a subscribe, give them a follow, and become a regular listener to the ReelTok Podcast, which is where we are on every social media platform. You can find us. But again, thank you to our patrons, because like I said, we would not be here without our patrons, and especially our executive producers who make this show happen each and every week and each and every month with their contributions. Thank you for being so engaged in the Discord. It's such a great time having you all in there. And again, our executive producers, 5 of them, Stefan Johnson, Ollie Powell, Harry Whitehouse, Cody Whitney, and Cole Beaver, for making this award show and making the ReelTok Podcast run every single week. And then also looking ahead this week. So again, stick around because on Thursday, we have a real quick episode 249, Guess the Imposter episode. We did it once before and it was a huge smashing hit. So we're going to run it back, try it again, try and keep riding this momentum and this high that the ReelTok Awards is going to push us on. Then Friday, Real Patreon. We have a patron exclusive episode of The Abyss from James Cameron. Like I mentioned, this is number 103. So we have about almost 2 years worth of exclusive movie reviews that are all in a special exclusive podcast that you can subscribe to on the Patreon and get access to hours, probably days, maybe weeks of content at this point. So go check that out if you want to join our Patreon. But with that, that'll do it for the ReelTok Awards, 4th annual. Next year's gonna be the 5th annual awards. That's insane.
That's crazy.
It feels like we just started this.
Crazy.
No, that's crazy.
I feel like whenever you hear something, it's like when you hear like annual award, like how many years something's been doing. You're like, oh, it's lame when it's young and low, but now it's like 5. It's like, damn,
now it's
annual?
5. It's crazy. Half a decade.
We do have to say, Tyler, thank you for putting this together.
The true
we say it
MVP
all the time. Tyler kind of makes this thing run. Tip your cap, sir. This was fantastic. Tons of fun. Mateo, thank you for the clips. I'm excited to make like the hype, our TikToks that were like, hey, go watch the ReelTok Awards, because like this is truly like a very fun award show where I feel like we get to talk about all things movies, and we have a lot of great clips and a lot of good production, and I'm really proud of the product that we put together today, and I really appreciate it, Tyler, for taking the time and doing this, and then Mateo for the clips as well, and taking the time for that, because this was tons of fun, guys. This was a lot of fun.
I think we've been getting better every year as well. Again, shout out to Tyler and Mateo. It's been progressing every year. The clips have been progressing every year. I think the opening montage as well of the year's films has been, again, getting better every year. Incredible. Like if you go and look at our 2023 ReelTok Awards compared to now, I think it's drastic growth in every area. So we appreciate you guys listening, appreciate the patrons, especially anyone who listens, anyone who subscribes, and obviously Tyler and Mateo. You guys are the real MVPs for sure.
Y'all get us enough. Y'all
Shout
get us
out.
enough hype moments and aura, and we can make the 5th annual in person. Maybe
You can actually hype YouTube videos now.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I do it every time. I have no clue what it is. I do it every time. Yeah, I'm like, it's like add 1.2 thousand hype moments, and I'm like,
stupidest shit.
Put that aura on that shit. Like that's like sure. But I do it every episode of ours. So if there's 1.2 thousand in there, it's me. That's all I got for you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Real Talk episode 176 in the books. See you Thursday. Peace.
See you later.